Hey, and we are the Coalition Civilly Disobedient Media. We are here at the Asa Messer School in La Prave, and we had the great fortune to connect with Patricia Royal. Now, if you're a Pawtucket resident, get excited because you've got a new superintendent of schools, someone who's going to be doing the deep dive. The folks who've been filling in since the retirement of the prior superintendent have done a wonderful job, but you know it's time to make that next transition, that next step. So Patricia Royal is, and she's going to tell a tiny bit about her job. We're just going to have her for a couple minutes about her current job, working with, if you come from my background, lower school or younger students, and then you know one or two things about what she's looking forward to in Pawtucket. So first of all, congratulations. It's got to be exciting. I know it was a tumultuous process, but you're there. You know, we're assuming the negotiations for all the money stuff is happening in the background. Do you have an anticipated start date?
July 1 is the anticipated start date, so I'm excited to begin the work and join the Pawtucket family.
Excellent, excellent. Now, what type of work do you do here at Providence Schools right now?
I'm currently the assistant superintendent of elementary schools.
Right. So you're used to working with the wee little beasties. We call them scruffy little varmints in my household. Now you're branching out to the entire picture. What are you most excited about?
I am mostly excited to meet the families, the students, the staff, the teachers, personally in Pawtucket. That's the most I am excited about.
And I assume as part of that, there's also going to be a conversation. You'll have a kind of getting to know not just the parents, but the teachers association.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. We have to look arms and do this work together for it to be successful.
One of the moments that stuck out to me most in your last public, we'll call it an interview, some might call it an interrogation, but interview, was you addressing the Teachers Association directly.
Yes.
And kind of reaching out. I don't want to say an olive branch because I think good relations have existed for a while, but just kind of trying to create that connection. How do you do that as a first step, as well, management?
It's all about getting to know people. I'm very big on knowing people's story. Where you come from, what do you believe in, what do you value? I think that's important when you are working together to know each other deeply. That's how you build deep, lasting relationships. And teachers are my favorite because, as I said earlier, they make all the magic happen. So I think outside of the children being the number one, my number two on the list will always be teachers. They do the work. They're passionate about what they do, and like I say, it is a calling. So I like to work with people who are passionate about their jobs, and I felt that in the room. That's why I had to address those teachers, because I can feel that they're passionate. They want the best person for the job to help them do this difficult, challenging, but most rewarding work.
Excellent. And just to kind of close off, and I look forward to having these conversations with you in the future. The Coalition Radio Network, our media outlet, spends a lot of quality time, as the mayor can tell you, in the city of Pawtucket. But today was a reading event, and there's no doubt that the challenge to get particularly multilingual learners to read is immense and an ongoing challenge literally at every level. So what do you take away from this event, and what are some ideas you're just going to float to try and work with young Pawtucket students in reading?
Well, actually, this was a dream of mine because after I became a teacher, I became a reading coach. So I'm very passionate about reading, very passionate about families and supporting families with reading, because reading is a gate key in opening everything else: math, science, social studies. So that is why this event was so important to me, because we need to put books in kids' hands. Students need to have access to books, variety of genre, to become better readers. It helps, like I said, across all the curriculum areas. So reading is important. I continue to push that work in reading, and I think it's important for us to hook hands, hook arms with our families, with helping them to support their kids with reading. And it's just a matter of having parent nights, just so that they can come out and we can help show them, because we're the experts in teaching reading, and help show parents how they can help their students at home. So it takes both the community, the families, and the schools to make our students the best that they can be. So starting with reading is the number one starting.
Yeah, in closing, I think the best description I ever heard was in pre-K to third grade, you learn to read, and for the rest of your life, you read to learn.
Read to learn, exactly. I started as a kindergarten teacher, so you learn a lot in kindergarten. And that's exactly right.
Some of our elected leaders in this state could learn a lot by going back to kindergarten.
Exactly.
Well, again, congratulations. I hope we'll have this ongoing dialogue. It'll always be focused on issues. And welcome to Pawtucket.
Thank you. I'm so excited. Thank you.
Excellent.